Should I sit? I don't even know. Okay, watch this. Sit, focus, what's popping? Merry late Christmas and happy holidays. I hope you guys had a wonderful time getting together with your family or not doing that. And if not, I'm stoked that it's over for you. 2021 is coming. We made it, yo. If you're watching this, virtual high five and a hug, because it's been a rough one and you made it this far, so I'm proud of you. You deserve it. Anyways, earlier in the month I released a song with Ladiesmile and Byemilo called Good Morning. Y'all have been playing it. Thanks to everybody who's listened. A couple of people have been asking me how to play it, so that's what we're doing today. I'm gonna show you how to play Good Morning on electric guitar. I'll show you the chords that we actually play in the song, but I'm also gonna mainly be showing the stripped down version that I did on the live a couple weeks ago. And the version I play there is kind of my favorite version to play stripped down, and so I thought y'all might also like to play it. The chords are actually not that complicated. In fact, if you're kind of just starting to learn bar chords, this is probably a great practice song for you, just changing chord positions and working on them bar skills. So yeah, grab your 6 string and let's learn how to play this shit. My nails need a new polish. So the first thing we're gonna start with are just the 3 chords that the song is actually built around, which is E flat, E flat 7, and then G flat. All major. So E flat is just an A string bar chord on the 6th fret. And I normally just play the middle 4 strings because I don't know how to like not bar the 8th fret with my 3rd finger like this. And that sounds kind of shit, so I just, you know what I'm saying? And then you go to E flat 7, which is just that same bar chord with your 1st finger on the 6th fret. Your ring finger or your 3rd finger goes on the 8th fret D string. And then your middle finger goes on the G string 7th fret. And dude, it doesn't get easier saying these names, bro, it's hard. And then your pinky finger goes on the 8th fret B string. And that should sound like this. And then it goes up to a G flat major, which is just an E string bar chord on the 4th fret. And so that's just barring the neck with your 1st finger, and then your other fingers kind of make an open E chord, so that's just your ring finger or 3rd finger on the A string 6th fret, your middle finger on the 5th fret G string, and then your pinky finger on the 6th fret D string. Those chords just repeat in the actual song, and those should do just fine if you're trying to play along. But the version I like to play, kind of the stripped down version, has a little bit more variety. The chords are still pretty simple to learn, but it just adds a little bit of pizzazz to it. Those chords are E, E7, G, and then G minor. For the intro, I like doing like a little palm muted power chord, like, today I woke up with all my shit. If you don't know, power chords are basically like the building block of punk music, a lot of rock music in general, but that's just the root of a chord, the 5th of the chord, and the octave. For an E power chord, it's A string 7th fret, D string 9th fret, and G string 9th fret. I normally just leave off the octave because I just like that sound. That's just A string 7th fret and D string 9th fret. And then to get the 7th effect of the E7 chord with just the power chord version, you just bring your 1st finger down to A string 6th fret, which is just E flat, which is the 7th of the E major scale. That's just a really complicated way of saying moving your finger down 1 fret. So that kind of sounds like this. Today I woke up with all my shit packed in 7 different boxes. Is this really it? And that last chord is just the A power chord. Have I been saying G flat this whole fucking time? Ooh, that's sad. I'm just gonna record that. God damn, that's wet. So that's just the A power chord, a power chord on the 5th fret E string, so that's just 1st finger on the 5th fret E string, and then ring finger on the A string 7th fret. And we're just palm muting it. Also, if you've never heard of palm muting, basically what you do is just put your palm lightly on like the back of the strings while you do this. You can kind of lift it up as you want to make it less of an effect, and then put it further down if you want more of an effect. So like maxed out palm mute. You kind of ease it off as you see fit. Which is kind of cool. It's almost like a low pass filter or something for your guitar. After that intro, we go into the full chorus. So that's just E, which is the same shape as the E flat chord we saw earlier, just moved up 1 fret, and then E7, and then A. And then I like putting an A minor in there as well, which is just dummy sad. Also, if anybody knows music theory, I'm looking at you, Lahima. Can you explain to me why the minor 4 sounds good in a major scale? Because the 3rd doesn't fit in the scale. Please help. So that's just. I know I said we stay in touch, but we both know that we're too busy drowning in self-pity to everybody. And then those chords just repeat, but I just like doing it softly with a little bit of falsetto. Come outside, wake up and say. So for the verse, the chords are just E, E7, A flat, A minor. We change the E to the open E, which is just middle finger A string 2nd fret, ring finger D string 2nd fret, and first finger G string 1st fret, and just. It's like the yummiest chord, which is why I transposed the song up a half step. I just wanted to be able to kind of like a very satisfying open ring. And then the E7 is just 3rd finger A string 2nd fret, 1st finger D string 1st fret, middle finger G string 1st fret. A lot of dissonance, it's yummy, it's super goddamn sad. And then you go up to just an A flat bar chord, which is just an E string bar chord on the 4th fret, same shape as we have previously discussed. And then you move it up a fret for the A, and then you take your middle finger off to make it A minor. Sadness. So that's just. Today I woke up with all my shit in my hatchback, the same way where we said hi for the first time, and where we said bye for the last time. And then for the second hook, it just does the same thing as the first time with like the soft like. But then for the second part, instead of staying high on the neck, it drops back down to those E shapes we heard before. So, before you leave, we spend 200 months discussing the past. The order of your fame, Captain Shitty cigarette, rid of regrets. Is this what you meant? The gas and us against the floor again, and I woke up. And that last chord is just a B7, which is the dominant 7, which builds like a ton of tension. It's great for transitions, highly recommended. The way that shape works is just a 1st finger on the 7th fret E string, middle finger on the 7th fret D string, 3rd finger on the 8th fret G string. And you kind of only play the top 4 strings generally. And then it goes into the outro, which I play like this. And I woke up after 4 hours of sleep at 6 a.m. this fucking morning, because I guess my body hates me. This is just root notes of chords, so that's E, E flat, A, A string 7th fret, 6th fret, E string 4th fret, 5th fret. And then as it transitions into the bigger side of the outro, you let the palm mute up. You can add accents by playing the 3rd of the E, which is just D string 6th fret. And I am wired to the point at which my heart beats out my chest, and I am somehow still too tired to get the fuck up out of bed. And the outro is just the same chords as the second verse and the second hook, so that's just I woke up. So that's basically it. The final thing is right at the end, we do another round of building with that B7 that we heard earlier, this one. And that just sounds like this. So yeah, again, that 7th chord is just so good for building tension before a nice release at the end of a song or at the beginning of a section. And that's it. That is Good Morning on guitar. I hope that was helpful. I hope those of you who wanted to learn this were able to learn this easily. If you have any questions about any of the shapes or any strumming patterns or anything, just plop them in the comments. And then if you have any questions about anything else, feel free to join the Discord and ask away in there. Everybody in there is very kind and supportive, and we're always excited for new people to join the family. It's always awesome when new people join and add their own vibes to the community. So yeah, that is all. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. If you didn't get any water at the beginning of this video, get some right now. And have a wonderful day. I'm Bryce, and thank you for being part of my life.